I'm going to run through a case study with TipRanks and how to use it to validate an upgrade or downgrade call from an analyst. So here this morning in an email I get from TipRanks, Brett Jones from Oppenheimer is downgrading Athena. And of course, you look at the Athena chart. Let me pull up the Athena chart here. And what happened this morning, let's pull up Athena here for you. What happened this morning, if we look at it on a 15-minute basis, is it gapped down considerably. So we had this gap right here from 121.90 down to 118.30, and it bounced right back up. So you got to wonder what was the point of the downgrade if that was going to happen. So you click on the Brett Jones. Let's find out a little bit about Brett Jones. Let's go into the TipRanks database, and if you're a subscriber to TipRanks, you see that although he's with Oppenheimer, well-respected company, he's a two-star analyst. His average return is 1.3%. He's successful 9 out of 17 of his ratings. Now the first thing is he's only got 17 ratings. So, he's either he hasn't got a lot of experience or he hasn't been tracked by TipRanks that long, but you'll see that TipRanks has a pretty substantial database. So I would take with a grain of salt what this guy has to say because he's two-star and he's only got 17 ratings. But let's see what he said about Athena Health in the past. He's been right when at $183 he called for a sell, and now he's still calling for a sell at $121. Let's see what he did with how well he did with Accretive Health. 3 older ratings. He was a buy here at 23 and it went down. He was still a buy, and now he's converted himself to a hold. So that wasn't very good. Let's look at Express Scripts. He was a buy at 63 and a buy at 65. Let's look at Quest Diagnostics. He had a sell rating here. That wasn't a very good call. The stock is flat, so that was from 2013, so you might have wanted to hold on to that one. LabCorp, he's got a call back here on the 29th of January of 2013. So he hasn't done anything with LabCorp since 2013. So it's not that TipRanks doesn't have a lot of information from Brett Jones. Clearly they've been tracking him since the beginning of 2013. He just doesn't make a lot of calls. So if you sold based on that sell rating that came out this morning from Brett Jones, you'd be really disappointed because right now Oppenheimer has recovered all of its loss and it's up $4.55. So that's one way to use TipRanks.